Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and once again I'm out here in my hot garage for another Garage Gun Talk. It is like 10:15 at night, and I'm just getting done doing all the projects here, and just wanted to come to you guys with a little video, because I like making these, and I want to talk guns and politics tonight. And I got some guns on the table, not ones that I have reviewed or are going to review anytime soon, but I wanted to share them with you because they're not guns of my collection. They're guns of my wife's collection. And she asked me today, she says, Jason, can we please go to the range together? Not to film content. I just want to go shoot my guns. Because she hasn't really gone to the range and practiced on these in a while. She sometimes goes with me to the range to film content, and she'll get to shoot some of the guns that I review. But she hasn't really taken her guns out. And you'll see what her collection is about and what she likes. And I think you can see it a little bit here. We got a lot of pink on the table. So I promised her that after we went to the range, and of course went and had a great hibachi dinner, that I would come back and I would clean her guns. And that's what I'm going to do. Well, it's getting a little bit late. I'll probably do it tomorrow, but they're out here on the workbench. So I thought I would share with you the guns of my wife's collection. Now, she's not a geek or a nerd like I am, and I kind of put these together for her over time. The AR that I built for her, it just works for her. It's just what she wants. She doesn't care about getting like Knights Armament or Colts or any of that. She just wants stuff that works and is pink. And so I thought I would share with you the collection because I don't really have the whole collection of my wife's out. She carries two of these. Another one she keeps as a nightstand gun, and the other one is in the safe for her. So let's go over her collection and see what you guys think. And do your wives have anything similar to this? So I guess I'll start with the gun that she's had for the longest. And this is a Glock 19 Gen 4 that right now is a little bit dirty, but we had custom Cerakoted for her in pink. Yeah, you can see all the dirt up here in the front. I have to clean it. But she wanted a pink and silver two-tone Glock. So we went and got this thing Cerakoted. And the person that did the Cerakote is, I think it's called the Texas Gun Garage. Kind of sounds like what my channel should be, or Gun Garage Texas. And it's one of those. But he does amazing Cerakote work. He does that at his house. And so he did this for her. My wife probably shoots this one the best. It's just the right size for her, good capacity. And of course, it's now pink. And I don't know, Cerakote over polymer just, for me, doesn't look right. But she likes it, and that's all that matters. And if that means she's going to go to the range with me and shoot guns, well, I am not going to complain. And I will Cerakote any gun of hers that she wants in pink. So this is her Glock Gen 4 19. Kind of a cool gun. And pink, of course. Then we have a gun that I gave her as a gift. And this gun used to be mine, and after she shot it, she wanted it. And so I gave it to her. And this is a Colt Pocket Light Mustang in 380. And you can see we have some pink grips. And these are Brownworks grips. Mark over there at Brownworks made her some pink Hello Kitty grips. And if you look, it has a little pistol. Yeah, Hello Kitty's aiming a pistol at you. So this is her Pocket Light Mustang. And she shoots this one really well, too. We just got to pick up a few more magazines for this thing because it has a limited capacity. I think it's like 6 rounds, 6 or 7 rounds. I think it's 6 in the Pocket Light Mustang. The government size is 7. But she shoots this really well. Great little pocket purse carry for her. And easy for her to manipulate. And I'm real proud of her because, she's not a gun geek like I am. And I always worry that she's going to kind of get mixed up on the manual of arms. And, of course, this being a hammer-fired single-action gun, this being a polymer striker-fired gun, getting it out of the holster, ready to shoot, a little bit different process. And she keeps it all in her mind straight. And she can pull this out and get it ready for action really fast. So this is one of her purse and pocket carries. And once again, we have that silver and pink motif and those cool Brownworks grips. So that's her Pocket Light Mustang in 380. Then one time we were at a gun show, and she saw this next one. She had to have it, and I had to warn her about it because I was like, you know, you shoot semi-autos well. I don't know if you're going to shoot revolvers well, because I don't shoot revolvers as well. But she wanted it because it has factory pink grips. And, of course, everybody, this is one of those things about the gun world that I don't like. We always tell ladies that might not be dorks like us, go out and buy a revolver. I find that revolvers inherently are not as easy to use as people say they are. Not that they're dangerous, it's just I find them to be limiting. I know some people are going to say, Jason, you got that completely wrong. And this gun, I shoot okay. My wife does not shoot as well as any other gun on this table. In fact, she kind of struggles with this one. She wants to do a lot better, but it is the Smith & Wesson Airweight, and the model, I'm going to make sure I get this right, is the 637-2. So the 637-2, little 38 special snub nose revolver, and it has the one with the hammer. I told her to get the one with the hammer. I don't like the hammerless ones. I know they say, oh, this is going to snag in a purse or whatever, but I'm telling you, the double action only ones are, I don't know. I just don't shoot snub nose well. And this is a gun that she wants to take to the range more practice with. She's not as comfortable with this one, but it's a good bedside gun, always ready to go. Don't obviously have to worry about slide manipulation or safeties. Just load that cylinder, double action, and you're ready to go. But that's her Smith & Wesson Airweight 637-2. And those are the factory grips. I think they had the hammerless and the hammered version at the gun show. This is years ago when she bought this. She had to have the pink grips, and that's it. So they're Smith & Wesson branded pink grips. The last gun, I think, is actually her favorite. Well, it's definitely the one that she shoots the best. She loves to shoot. This is an AR-15 that I built for her. We even have a couple of pink magazines. This one is just anodized pink, and this one I had dyed pink. And that's a real pink color. She wanted the whole kit and caboodle when it came to the color scheme on this one. But this is simply an Anderson Manufacturing lower receiver. And as you can see, I took it to Ident Marking Services and had it laser engraved with the Hello Kitty with the AR-15 on it. And then I filled it in with paint, and it's pink as well. And I bought a bunch of different pink accessories. I think she wanted it originally. She wanted the idea of an all pink AR. It's like, that's going to be too much pink. You're not going to like that. So I convinced her to go with the pink and the black kind of color scheme. And I have an Anderson Manufacturing lower. The upper, I think I built all of this. No, sorry. I believe I bought it as a Delton stripped upper receiver with a barrel. So I think it was maybe it was a barreled upper receiver, but it didn't have any handguards. And it had the gas tube, the front sight, 16-inch barrel, and maybe it had a bolt carrier. I don't remember. But I think it's a Delton upper. And I put on the Magpul pink handguards, stock, and I bought a few of these like little pink parts, like the bolt catch, the mag catch, and the dust cover to give some pink accents. And then Mark from Brownworks made her a set of wooden grips for her AR. So we have a wood panel grips here. And I guess he's also a distributor of this company's grip that goes on an AR to allow the wood panel grips to be put on them. So he made those for her, dyed them pink, and he also made some pink rail covers. These are made of wood right here. And on this side, it says, the Texas Gun Princess. Now, I had been begging her to go back on her Instagram. She hasn't posted on the Texas Gun Princess Instagram in a while. She just has been so busy with work and things. So I'm probably going to go inside tonight after tonight's range trip and go, you know those pictures we took? Go put those up on Instagram. But yeah, so this is her AR. As I said, she doesn't want anything really fancy. You know, she's not like I am. She's not like you and I are, where you got to get the Daniel Defense, the Knight's Armament, whatever. She just wanted an AR-15 that was hers and pink. And as long as it was accurate and functioned well, it's all she cared about. And so this is kind of the setup that I made for her. And It works. I mean, I have not had a single malfunction with this thing. It's a fun little AR, and even the pink magazines work like they should. So that's my wife's gun collection, and I am so lucky to have a wife that goes to the range and wants to go on shooting dates with me. So I'm not going to complain at all. She's a great camera woman and a great life partner, and makes my life so happy. So whatever in the world she wants when it comes to guns, I'll get for her, or I'll build for her. She just wants it in pink. So I know pink is not everyone's color. Even some ladies go, ooh, it's just too much. I like the black guns or the black dark earth guns or normal looking guns. Some like the robin's egg, that teal, not teal, is like a blue kind of a color. Becky doesn't like that color. She likes pink. She is a princess, and she's the Texas gun princess. And this is the AR that I built for her. So if this is going to get her to the range with me, then so be it. I'll be happy about that. And man, I got some sweat in my eye. Told you it's hot out here. Man. Woo. All right, so I told you I was going to talk some politics. And I need to get a paper towel here. I got some sweat that went in my eye. And I don't have to cut this video. So hold on just 1 second here. Woo. It's probably, I don't know, it's probably getting close to 90 degrees in here. I don't know what my thermometer says. 89 it looks like. Yeah, 88 or 89 degrees back there. So it's hot. It's a little toasty. But let's talk some politics. So a good friend of mine today messaged me. His name's Tony. He's an FFL SOT friend of mine, and I use him for transfers. And he watches the channel. He's kind of a lurker. He doesn't comment much. But he sent me a message today while I was out here filming some content. And he goes, you're going to have to eat crow on that pistol brace stuff. And I was like, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. So I had not heard the news, but it looks like the district judge here in North Texas in the Fort Worth area vacated the ATF's pistol brace ruling. And a lot of people that have said, I got this wrong, have commented on various videos pointing this out or messaged me like Tony did. But this race isn't over. I want to let you guys know this. I'm not worried in the least about my assumptions that this thing is going to be permanent eventually. Because here's why. Yeah, we won in the district court here in North Texas. I don't think anybody assumed we weren't going to win. But we got to go to the next level now. And you know as well as I do, the ATF is going to judge shop. The DOJ is going to judge shop. They're going to appeal this. It's going to go to the Fifth Circuit. And depending on who's on the 3-judge panel, we all know that it could go very anti-gun. And it could be reinstated, or we might find out in the next week, even though the rule was vacated, they could reinstate it in a week. I mean, as I said, this is not done. It is not done at all. And even then, it would have to go to the Supreme Court, regardless of what the outcome of that Fifth Circuit appeal would be. So I still say that the people that are in power, by hook or by crook, they're going to get this thing to stay. If Joe Biden wins in November, I guarantee you're going to see more of this. They're going to see more federal judges be appointed, and they're just going to overturn our Second Amendment rights. You know, I know that people don't like this. They're going to thumbs down the video and say, Jason, you're a pessimist, you're black-pilled. I look at it as we only have, in my opinion, 30, 40 years left of our Second Amendment rights. I mean, it's just the way it's going. I have no faith in our election system. I have no faith that when you go and vote, that your vote's even counted. Okay? I have no faith that even if your vote's counted, that someone else's 6 votes aren't counted to counteract yours. I just don't believe it. And then I have no faith in the elected representatives, even if they're on our side or claim to be on our side. If they win, I have no faith that they're actually going to do what they're supposed to do. You know, people get mad at me and say, Jason, you're giving up. You're not voting. No, I'm not registered to vote because I definitely hate the Democrats. I mean, I do not like them. But what do the Republicans do? Well, the biggest thing that they do is they write, you know, mean and stern-worded letters. Oh, we're upset that you've done this. And they don't actually pass any legislation, you know. And when President Trump was in office, what did he do? He gave the ATF authority to give us the pistol brace ban and to ban bump stocks and to ban this. He opened the door. And I know what people say, well, he's better than Joe Biden. Okay, maybe he is, I don't know, but based off of his record, he's not. I'm not saying I hate him or anything. He's fine, I like a lot of what he did, and, I definitely think he'd be better. But essentially, I have to vote between somebody, if I was going to vote, who is actively anti-gun, vocally anti-gun, and somebody who has actually been anti-gun. What do they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I'm just saying, based off of his track record, if something happens, I could see him signing another executive order because something has to be done. Or the people that he surrounds himself with say something has to be done. They're all made of the same cloth, okay? They're all part of the same machine, okay? They don't want us to have access to weapons like this. And it doesn't matter if they're Democrat or Republican. And the people that decide how the elections are going to be counted, essentially, and decide who the actual winners are, I guarantee you, in the places where they need to find the votes, they're going to find the votes. It's over. I'm telling you. And I know. I'm going to get the people thumbing down my video because they don't like to hear the truth. And that's okay. And that's okay. As one of my teaching mentors said, okay, and I take this to heart when it comes to teaching my students in music, but also, I guess, teaching other people life lessons and maybe lessons about the Second Amendment. It's not what you tell people. It's when they're ready to hear it. And so I feel like I'm telling the truth. And I think a lot of you, if you look deep down into your heart, you know what I'm saying is true. Biden is horrible on the Second Amendment. But Trump has already been anti-Second Amendment. They say, well, he's going to surround himself with Eric Trump and Don Jr., and they're pro-Second Amendment. That was in the first administration, too. He was surrounded by these people that were supposed to be pro-Second Amendment. And what did we get? Well, take the guns first and due process later. Ban bump stocks. Do it through the ATF. What do you want me to do? I mean, you actually have somebody that was anti-gun. So I'm not mad at him, by the way. As I said, I'm not mad at him. And if you vote for him, I'm not mad at you. All right? You have the right to vote for whoever you want, okay? And to be honest with you, if I wake up the day after Election Day and he's been elected again, I'm going to be pretty happy about that, okay? It's definitely better than the alternative. But I have to stand on my principles on this one, right? He has been anti-gun. That is his track record. By their fruits shall ye know them. This is not an anti-Trump rant, by the way. It's just a reality check for people. Because it's human nature. It's the way our government works. And so the pistol brace ban thing is far from over. And that's another reason why we lose in the long run. Gun people, pro-gun people, have short-term memory. When something happens, a bill gets passed, they get real angry. They protest. They write letters. And then as time goes on, they just go away. And that's it. It kind of fizzles. But look at the anti-gun side. You have anti-gun protests, the March for Our Lives, the Moms Demand Action, all this kind of stuff. And it's constant. Every single day, every week, every month, they're out there pushing the agenda. What's our side doing? We get mad once in a while, and then we just go back to our normal lives. And so people right now are going to celebrate. And while you're celebrating for this temporary victory, the anti-gunners are now mad. And they're going to work even harder to get this vacated rule back on the books. And they will not sleep until it happens. And they're going to have unlimited funding. The battle will rage on in their minds. So you will stop paying attention. You will stop caring because you think you've won. And then one day you're going to wake up and the Fifth Circuit has overturned this. They're going to get an anti-gun judge and then boom, it's back on the books. For me, the only thing about this that I'm upset about, okay? And you're thinking, how can you be upset about this pistol brace thing? Well, I made some videos about a revisit on two. One was a B&T. Were they B&Ts? Yes, they were B&Ts. Both of them were B&Ts. One was a B&T TP9, and the other one was a B&T KH9 Covert. When I originally did the videos on them, it was during the time the ATF pistol brace ban was in full effect. And so D, who lent them to the channel, couldn't lend them to me with braces. So I had to shoot them as unbraced pistols. And they were okay. And I was like, this would be really good if it was, of course, a SBR or if you could have the pistol brace. But finally, when the injunction took place, he lent me the guns again, says, you need to redo these now with the pistol braces. And so I did that. I went to the range and I filmed them. And this was probably 3 months ago. But you guys know I'm so far ahead in videos, they're scheduled to be released like next month. And in the videos, I say, hey everybody, I know that I'm filming this during the injunction. I don't know what the future holds. Well, now we kind of know what the future holds. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these and bump them up earlier, probably to next week. Next week I have the SIG 550 and 550 field strip set for release. But I think I'm going to switch that with these two videos. But now I'm going to have to put up with a week and a half or 2 weeks of people telling me in the comments, you're an idiot, the brace pistol thing was just overturned. And I'm going to put a comment, a pinned comment above my Brownworks ad thing. I'm going to be like, yes, I know the pistol brace rule was vacated. I know this. Don't comment in the comment section. And I already know people are not going to read that, and they're going to tell me page after page after page how much of an idiot I am and how I have it wrong, and I need to follow the news. Oh, God. Oh. I may go back and add that to the video. I may go back to those videos and add like an opening to it, like a little opening card, and just be like, I know the pistol brace ban has been vacated. Don't say anything in the comments about it. I know it. This was filmed back when just the injunction was in place. I hate dealing with stupid people, but that's what I'm going to have to put up with. But anyway, that's my thoughts on all of this. That's my wife's guns and a little politics. And I'm sorry, it is hot as heck out here, so I need to get going. I need to upload this video, and I need to go inside, take a shower, and go to bed. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for joining me here in the garage. And remember, you and I can disagree. We can still be friends. You and I are still pro-gun people. We're still friends of the Second Amendment. We might differ on some of our opinions or our methodologies, but that doesn't mean you're my enemy or I'm your enemy. It just means we can have a good dialogue in the comment section. I just ask you to be respectful, right? That's it. That's what life's all about. We're not going to agree on everything all the time, and it is okay. And that's what makes the world go around. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And the word of the day is pink. Pink is the word of the day because all of my wife's guns have some type of pink accent on them. So now let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.